Welcome back to the Voice of Metal, where we talk about all things metal. Hopefully, you guys are all doing very well out there. It's rather interesting. The last week's episode was about women in metal, or kind of, it says front lead metal, or women in metal that are in the lead, kind of in the band itself. But it's just anybody that's in the band, for one. But two, it's definitely not about Dungeons and Dragons, so you know. I think what I did is I had somebody that apparently accidentally made a comment on my stream, which is fine. I don't mind streams, and even if it's accidental, um, that they were talking about something else. Apparently, they were watching another video and probably went to my video and started making a comment, thinking that it was on the same channel or something, which I totally get and I totally understand. It's all good. I just figured I'd clear that up. So if that I forgot who it was that actually made the comment. So I apologize on that. But I totally get it. I totally understand. I saw they're going to delete the comment on the stream, which is fine. It's not that big a deal. But anyway, just, before we get started, don't forget this link right here, or this QR code, is very important because it is somebody that is near and dear to my heart, and also somebody that is a very talented and wonderful artist and a talented singer, as well as a wonderful person and mortician, by the way. She has done mortuary science and stuff too, so go check out her personal shop, I guess you could say, for art and other knickknacks that she has up for sale, because it'll help her with her operation that she had. And hopefully that will, I guess it's a retinal detachment, I guess is what it is. Which reminds me, I saw some sort of medicine that had a side effect for that, and I was kind of wondering if that had something to do with it. Maybe she takes this one medicine that's causing that problem. I don't know. Maybe it's not. It could be something else. It's hard to say, but she had one 10 years ago with the one eye, so she's getting the other eye done. But just, like I said before, I try to help people out when I can. If you are a small metal band, let me know. I would love to have you on here. That'd be so cool to talk to you. Maybe just a little bit about the band, some of the songs, and then about you yourself in the band, what you do, what you play. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to get to know each and every one of the people out there in the audience. And I want to say thank you so much for the new fans, or the people that have joined up. I don't know if you've joined up through the shorts that I had on there, or possibly even through Raven Black's website on Facebook. I do appreciate. I kind of mentioned that I talked about her new album coming out, or single right now, but it's gonna be coming out fairly soon, and that's one of the new songs I was gonna talk about tonight, because I'm that and some others too, of course. It's some of the stuff that I've liked, so I might have to sit here and look and read it, because it's ones I heard and I thought, okay, this might be something worthwhile for people to check out. So that's what this list is really about. And the basically the up to 11 volumes, whatever your max volume is, or close, that's comfortable for you without getting hearing damage or whatever, because I'm definitely about that. Definitely don't want to do that, because you want to enjoy that music out there, and keep it at a good level to where you can hear it, hear the vocals, hear the music, but not enough to damage your hearing. But the song that I'm talking about is Little Leaks of Anger from Raven Black. I want to start it off with her because I got to meet her personally myself. She's a wonderful woman. The band's really great. All the people in the band are great. Even the opening acts with Owls and Aliens and Living Dead Girl, which you might have heard their song, Living Dead Girl song, on XM Satellite Radio. I think it's on Pure Octane is what it was, I believe. So if you hear it, and you hear Living Dead Girl and the title, I forgot the name of the song. It's a cover of a song, but it's really good too. So go check them out. They're really awesome. And some of their stuff. But yeah, the album is like a white diary. It's supposed to be about. I think a lot of it has to do with her father and his passing and stuff like that, which is really probably very emotional for her. And I think it's a really great topic to talk about because we all lose our loved ones, which I know that a certain individual helped me when my dad passed away, and I greatly appreciate that, and I do still thank her for that because to me it was a great deal of pain, and I've kind of had this emotions bottled up that I kind of let go eventually, but I kind of broke down crying because my dad passed away, and it was just all of a sudden. So yeah, it meant a lot to me that she was there. I didn't really mean it like for her to do that for me. It was more like I wanted to go see him live. That would have been my first time, but my dad was sick at the time, and that was before he passed away. And later on, I told her that he had passed away, and I wanted to see them play. And I was kind of upset because I couldn't do both because of certain circumstances. So, which is kind of a drag. And that's the same person I was talking about with the artwork. Yeah, because she definitely is very important to me on that and other people in my life too. Not to mention any names, but just everybody's special, I think, and all you guys out there too, very special to me, and anybody that's new, very special to me. But anyway, let's move on. Now this one, I don't know if this is a metal song though. I don't remember because it sounds no. I don't know. It says K-pop goes metal. I don't remember this one. I probably liked it and just forgot. Maya something or other. I don't know how you pronounce the last name. Is the name of the group. Descendful Idols is the other one that I listened to that was really good. These are fairly new ones for me, so you don't have to apologize. I might not be able to describe the song very like in detail. It's animation tempo. It's rather interesting. It's a different song. Now the next one is Technico from Snot. I think it was. Don't ask me. I didn't make up the name. It's rather interesting. Children of the Gray from Hypocrisy. That one I do kind of remember. Is a pretty interesting tune. I think it's fairly heavy riffs on it from what I remember, but I'm not certain on that. Now, this is one that I know the band very well. I know a lot of their songs from Megadeth, but Head Crusher is really good. It's one I don't think I heard. I think it's more like a deep cut of an album that a lot of people don't hear because they probably hear all the more well-known songs that we all know and love from the radio. And that's part of the problem with the radio. Sometimes you don't get to hear all the great stuff that's out there. So I want you guys to do me a favor. If you guys have a song, like there's another person that mentioned some power metal bands, which I still have not written down, to mention about the power metal group. He mentioned some really great power metal bands, so I appreciate that. That's what this is all about: getting to know new music, or even ones that a lot of people might know and I might not know, or you might not know. So, hey, it's good to share, good to exchange music and bands and songs themselves, right? The Vampire of Nazareth from Septic Flesh. That was rather interesting. It was a little bit different. I don't remember it completely, but I do remember it was interesting. Um, Now this one is definitely not metal. It's more punk. I would say so. So don't judge me on this, but it is a really good song, like all the other ones from her. Lux Lawless is her name. She is a good friend of our friend here, the one that I was talking about with the artwork. So if you could show her some love, I would definitely greatly appreciate it because you guys would probably enjoy it. It's called Salt, featuring Matt McJenkins. I hope I said his last name right. Um, all I gotta say is she's been a good friend of somebody's for a very long time, and I'm sure she gave her some pointers and tips on how to go about putting out her music. But yeah, she's got some great stuff out there, I wouldn't say it's metal, but it's good music. So I'm gonna put it on my list because I did like it. And I figured I'd share it with you guys because just in case you want to listen to something a little different. Because like Machine Head's one song, 31 Flavors, I think is what it's called. He says, don't be just a metal dude. There's all kinds of other stuff out there that you might enjoy and you might like. And even I hate to say it, country or rap. Well, I like rap. There's some rap I do like. I'm more of an old school rapper than kind of as far as liking, like Snoop Dogg, the old school Eminem, things like that. So, yeah, I'm not all about the metal all the time. I like to mix it up a little bit, but that's my main focus, especially for my channel. Anyway, In My Blood, Star and Dagger is one of my other favorites that I liked. See, some of these I just heard, so when I like them, I may go revisit them and stuff because of the fact that, it's one I heard. I go, okay, I want to say this for later. It grabbed my attention. And usually the ones that grab my attention and stuff like that are usually typical the ones that are going to do really well. So that says a lot right there. I mean, I've already had time tested albums that I have sitting right next to my desk. I haven't put them back on my rack that I usually keep my CDs on because I don't know, because I'm thinking that eventually I'm going to move or change up or whatever after all. Plus, most of my stuff's all digital now anyway. I can listen to whatever I want, whenever I want. So it's not that big a deal. But when I buy an album, which I have pre-ordered Raven's newest album along with Bloody Wood, which has done huge numbers and it made them become really big and well known right now. And I kept saying that Bloody Wood is definitely a band that I definitely back up because I think they've got something special and I think that they're going to be huge, just like all the other big name bands out there. I know Sepultura is one that I really thought would be bigger than it was, but they're still really well known. It's just maybe not as well known as some other ones. But the one thing is, I think part of it is the separation of the band itself, so that could be part of it. If they would have stayed together, I almost guaranteed it'd be bigger. But guess what? They're back. Cavalier Brothers, they're back. Cavalier Conspiracy, I've talked about that, and all I gotta say is I've had more views on that video than any other video that I think that I've done so far about the re-recording of that new album. So you need to check that out because Beastly Devastations and Morbid Visions, and I thought there was another one that they did. It was before that, but I got to see him play in concert on both of those, and phenomenal stuff. Except for the speakers were not the best in the world, but hey, is what it is. Let's see, where was I at? Oh, the Water of Phoenix featuring Voodoo Kung Fu. I have no idea. Tina Grew. I don't think this is a metal one. Hearts in Space is another from Tina, which I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that because I don't think they're metal. I think they're more of a probably maybe a pop rock or something like. Well, it's not really pop. It's more of a kind of a rock, but kind of heavier stuff, but not too heavy. It's not like Morbid Angel or something like that, or Cannibal Corpse or something, which kind of sucks because I wanted to go to see these guys play again, but the tickets are pretty high. And I just saw them for like a lot less than that, probably about, it's like 3 times the amount that I paid for them. But anyway, Blood for Blood. Oh, Blood for Blood. Interesting. I don't think this is the same as Hell Yes, Blood for Blood. I could be wrong, but his live studio album 2019 for Machine Head, I don't know if it's a cover or not. Because I heard it, I liked it, and I do remember it, but I just now realized that it's the same title. So I'm wonder if it's a cover of their song. It's hard to say, because I do love Blood for Blood from Hell Yeah. Very good stuff with Chad in it. Very good singer. Very good band, which is also part of Mudvayne. I'm trying to think what else he's been in with some other. I thought he was in something else, but I don't know. Kind of like other bands that they've had certain singers in certain groups and certain guitarists in other groups. It's kind of hard to keep track of everybody, unfortunately. Now, this one is Cast Down from Slayer. I just kind of liked that because it was just on my playlist, and I thought I'm gonna listen to it again. Which is I've heard the song several times before, on so it just happened to be out of the blue that I added it. Um, Machine Messiah from Sepultura. This is rather interesting. For some reason, when I heard it, remember the title years ago. I thought it sounded different than what it did back then, but maybe I'm wrong. It's hard saying. Um, oh, this is a never mind. I liked something that was a video, but it's supposed to be a reaction video for Pantera's Walk, which is kind of interesting. So I don't know why it added to the playlist. So go figure. Um, Terrace from Soulfly is a definitely good one. I love that one. Um, Detonate from Death Angel. Now this one I don't know how to pronounce because it's in Russian, so I apologize. But it was really good. I have no idea how to pronounce it because it's all in Russian letters, or it's not in English letters, I should say. Stop, Stop, Stop from New Virgos, I think is how you pronounce their name. Um, La Venue La Mortar, the first fragment. That's the group. Oh, here you go. Here's the one that's a really interesting title or the name of the band is Oakley Dokley, White Wine Spritzer. Don't ask me what it's supposed to be about or what the band's about. It's kind of different. I think that might have been one of the bands that I covered before, I believe, and that's where I got that from, and I like the song because the name does sound familiar. I think it's one of those oddball name bands that didn't make it quite as big, or maybe they're not as well known, but one of the websites that had them on a list thought they were really good, and you might enjoy them, or the groups, you know what I mean? So somebody you should check out. That's not well known. Propaganda from Angus. The Angus, I think is how you say it. Antagonist, sorry. Antagonist. Sorry, I'm a little tired, so I apologize. I'm always tired. But Man on Fire, Burberry Tomorrow is the name of the group. God. Fever from Overkill, really good. Impossible Brutality from Crater. Oh, and here is one of my favorites, Iron Class, I think is how you pronounce it, from Decapitated. Very good band, very good music. Love their stuff. There's another one that kind of reminds me of Decapitated, but they're not quite as heavy. But the title of the band kind of reminds me of each other, so I get them confused sometimes. So, let's see. Oh, Road Bowl. That's not quite a metal band, but they got some good music from the Melvins. Oh, here we go. This is definitely the one you got to check out. Darkness Within from Machine Head. Now, this is a reimagined version, so you got to look at that one. They've got both the original and the reimagined in 2021. It sounds a lot different, but very good, very awesome. And I love uh, Leviathan and some other ones. And I can't think of the name of the other song, but anyway. Oh, yeah, I say I like both the Darkness Within and that, but I have a song in between it, which is kind of weird. The Silent Life from Rivers of Nile. Nyla, I think is how you pronounce it, but anyway. Murder is blank. I can't say that. It's about doing certain actions with your hand. Let's put it this way, for guys, right? Or I guess you could say with women, depending on how you do it. The what you do to have some fun if you're lonely by yourself. From Nothing Face. It's interesting. A new enemy is from Satricon, I think is how you say that. Man, some of these bands got some really interesting names. It's so hard to pronounce. I have to hear it to get it to remember it. Get Out of My Head. Out of My Head is Christmas Chrysix, I think is how you say it. Oh, Bring Me the Night from Overkill is another one. I'll do one more. Well, maybe two more. Get up to my level from Hunt the Dinosaur, which I don't remember, but I think it was. Well, I'm sure it was really good if I liked it. I'll have to play down through these lists a little bit. Holy Wars from Punishment. The Punishment Due is from Megadeth, so that's pretty cool. So interesting stuff. Sorry I had to look down here when I was doing that list because they're all on my likes. So this is some of the ones I just recently listened to that, like I said, I heard it, it got my attention. I figured, hey, I gotta like this so that way I can listen to it again. I'm sure you all do that. Now later on, I can make a playlist out of all those. That'd be kind of cool, right? So I just wanted to let you know again, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for liking. And I do appreciate each and every one of the people that have signed up so far. It means a lot to me. We're getting up there. Maybe I'll get 200 people subscribed by March 1st, which is my birthday. I will be 51. I was born in 73. So if you didn't know that, as a thing, and of course, this is the host, Christopher Stevens, by the way. I didn't announce myself before. But yeah, check it out. Check out those songs. Maybe you'll find something that you'll like that's new and stuff. And if you have any new bands that you would like to share with us, let us know. Make a comment. If it's not metal, just let me know. We'll figure it out. I'll see if I can try to get a list of those written down someplace so that way I can announce those on here. Maybe I could do a viewers, of the channel's list of songs that they enjoy. That'd be cool. How about this? Do me a favor, if you can, make in the comments, like maybe 1, 2, 3 songs you think are really good songs. If I don't get a lot of people, I'll just kind of keep adding them to a list until I get a certain amount. Then I'll share them with all you. Even if I don't like it, somebody else might like it. It's hard saying vice versa. And saying just because I like something doesn't mean that you guys would like it too. But you never know. You never know. So yeah, it's been great. I think that's about it. I still have not updated my system yet, unfortunately. I was trying to see if I could try something different, and it wasn't quite a success. Basically, I took old components, put a new hard drive in, solid state drive, hoping that would help because of the speed of the hard drive. Maybe that I thought that was part of it, because I didn't have a whole lot of room on my hard drive that was slowing it down, not the internet, but it might have just been the internet, or it could have been something else. I know my processor on this computer is a lot slower than the other one, and that one's pretty ancient too. So I definitely got to get a new system. So I need to put like some sort of, maybe somebody could donate a little money to that. That would be great. I am not asking, but if you wanted to, but I haven't set anything up yet. So because it's not gonna be cheap. I've got the money, I think, for it, but I'm waiting for something. I'm putting a little bit back each time so that way I don't have to take that money. I can use some little saved money here and there to do it. So it might be a while. So yeah. If you have any comments or any flirtatious remarks, you can go ahead and say it. I kind of missed that actually, which is kind of interesting because I had a fan. Well, I know I still have a fan because she said that before. I'll always be your fan. It's like, okay, thank you, no matter what. And I said, well, I appreciate that. And anybody else that does, that's fine. I don't mind. I love the attention. It's really great. It's wonderful. It makes you feel so loved. So, yeah. So I think that's about it. I'm gonna wrap it up, I guess. Thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys maybe in a concert near you or where you're at, or possibly in Denver, Colorado Springs. It's hard to say, because I have been in Arlington, Texas. I might be somewhere in Ohio or someplace else, even Vegas. Who knows? I'm planning on going to Vegas after a while, so you know. maybe 2 trips. Who knows? We'll see. Um, Even though certain things will happen, I still want to be there for certain things. I didn't go this last year because I wasn't sure what was going on, and I found out certain things happened, and I'm kind of glad I didn't do certain things because yeah, they wouldn't have been there anyway. So who knows? So yeah, who knows? Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. Good night. Have a wonderful evening and enjoy that metal music out there and turn it up to 11 or higher or whatever is comfortable for you. And don't forget to headbang, like, and subscribe those buttons out there. And have a wonderful night. Take care and see you tomorrow night.